we realize it or not, the law of attraction is working all of the time. Now, clearly, if you don't know what the law does, then you may not be creating the life you want. Law of attraction says that like attracts like. And what we do is we attract into our lives the things that we want. And that is based on what we're thinking and feeling.
What you're saying is that we all, human beings here on Earth, create our own reality.
We do.
We create our own circumstances.
I had an interview the other day, and you said something that I've sort of has stuck with me about what makes you afraid. And we were talking about this, and Denzel said, I don't know if you remember saying this to me, but you said you attract what you fear.
Right.
And since we spoke, I've just been thinking about that all the time. What are you afraid of? And do you agree with that comment that you attract what you fear?
Positively and negative. I mean, you attract. Not just what you fear. You attract what you feel, what you are, what you attract. What's on your mind? Yes,
it's like
exactly.
the law of physics. I don't know how anybody can disagree with that. It's just, ask any physicist, they'll tell you that it's true.
One of the running themes throughout the book is one of my favorite all-time quotes, and that is, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to get it. I think the universe actually conspired in helping me to be here today. I've been trying to do this interview for 10 years. But where did that idea, those words, that theme come from?
Well, what I experienced in my life is that when I really wanted something, I always got it. Positive and negative. Because the universe does not think. You have this subconscious mind that sometimes is attracting tragedy.
Right.
Attracting bad things, because you want to be a victim. Because to be a victim is to justify a lot of frustrations and failures in your life. The universe is helping you. You want to be successful. The universe is helping you. The universe is
based on how you think, how you truly think.
How
you think consciously and
how you
subconsciously.
project.
Fuchsius said, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Obviously, you knew somewhere inside yourself that you were destined to be famous, because I think it's really a marvelous thing, that visualization thing you did. Do you all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is. And I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever.
This was in like 1987, 85?
Yeah. And I had nothing at that time, so it was like, but it just made me feel better. It made me, at that time, all it really was for me was kind of making me feel better. I would drive home and think, well, I do have these things, and they're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there.
Okay, so you would get this from what, self-help books or whatever?
Yeah, self-help section.
What you want is the emotion. What you want is the good feeling. The other stuff's just the justification that you give for having it. In other words, I want prosperity because I will feel better, and I want a lover because I will feel better, and I want this because I will feel better. I want everything that I want because I believe I will feel better in the having of it, and I believe I will not feel good in the absence of it. But it is the emotion that is the primary manifestation. Hear that. Your emotion is your primary manifestation. And if you can hear that, if you can leave with that today, if you can know it in the way we know it, then you will have control of the only manifestation that matters, which is the way you feel. And when you get control of that one, you've got control of every other manifestation.
Imagine you had everything you wanted. Everything. Imagine you were everything you ever wanted to be. And capture that feeling. That's the easiest way to manifest what you want. That's all God wants, to make us happy. It's the law of attraction I'm always talking about. Shit, look it up.
So many lighters.
I read a couple books on it, but it changed my life.
There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard
Yeah.
that you did. Is that
I
true?
wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, and I put it in my wallet and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff, but then just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
Yeah.
So you visualize yourself like...
I think that there's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last 50 million years of history. You have to believe that something different can happen.
All of us have within us this amazing capacity to manifest and attract anything that we want into our life. So how we call it, what words that we use, we have to be able to say, you know, in The Secret they say you get what you want, you know, and what is missing. And what Neville said and what has come to me and what I got from the I Am discourses and what I get from the New Testament, which I read before I did it, is that you say, I will attract into my life what I am, not what I want.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Don't say I am depressed, because if you say I am depressed, you connect with depression, and the universal source, God, whatever you want to call it, will align in such a way to offer you whatever it is.
More depression.
Yeah, here's some more depression. I am unhappy, I am depressed, So by placing into your imagination what you want and assuming the feeling of that wish as already fulfilled, you go through your life feeling that. When enough of us do that, we will transform this planet. I'm telling you, it can be done.
We're doing it right now.
Absolutely. Us sitting here, right here together. It's all part of this perfection.
Period. It's that simple.
I know who I am and I know what I believe.
I know who I am, I know what I believe.
That's all I need to know.
And that's all I need to know. So from there, you do what you need to do.